First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listen learning, and to the Bayashet Dabadat, the house of David. I'm Ayashetad, with men of valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds, you are the true children of Israel. 1/3 of the nation of Israel will believe upon this testimony that is being given here today, and that has been pushed out the last 40 plus years. All right, from Alba Bibbins, King Mashaha, Price Ariyah, to our apostles and our head apostle, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakah, the elders and the bishops, all the way to the newest brother teaching the 100% truth coming out of GMS. All right, and the men that are like-minded teaching the 100% truth. Okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, once again, are the true children of Israel. 1/3 will see salvation for believing upon the testimony. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the scripts. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying unto the body. All right. Let's go ahead and start here in the book of Zechariah. Zechariah, and it is going to be Zechariah chapter 1 and verse 15, and it reads, "And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease." Right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai said he is sore. All right, he is sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. All right, the heathen being you other nations. All right, all 17 nations, all 17 nations, they'll go against the nation of Israel. All right, whether you be so-called Japanese, Chinese, Cantonese. All right, matter of fact, let me just go ahead and say once again, if your father's line doesn't go back to the nation of Israel, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or Seminole Indian, all right, you are of the other heathen nations. All right. All right, and you will have to answer. Okay, I'm going to actually jump over here to the book of Psalms. It's going to be chapter 2 and verse, matter of fact, let's just start at verse 1, and it reads, "Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?" Right, these other nations, you other 17 nations, imagine a vain thing. Imagine that you'll come up in rulership next after Esau, Edom goes down. After this land of Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, aka Rome 2.0, ceased. All right, you believe that you'll come up. But let me continue on. Verse 2, and it reads, "The kings of the earth set themselves, and rulers take counsel together against Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us." Right? To cast away the nation of Israel. All right? As if you have any power. All right? You have the power to rule in your queendom at this time, chiefly Esau, Edom. All right? Because you all you other nations are confederate. All right, with Esau, Edom. Okay, matter of fact, go back to Zechariah chapter 1 and verse 15. I'm going to read it from the beginning, and it reads, "And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they help for the affliction." Right, you help Esau, Edom for the affliction. Here it is. You didn't take into account what Yahweh Shem Yahushai had already said to Esau, Edom, the lineage of Esau, Edom. And matter of fact, let's go ahead and get it. All right, it goes to show that you're in a poor case. All right, all you other nations, all right, are in a poor case. Okay, for being confederate, with this devil. This is going to be here in the book of Exodus. All right, chapter 17. Chapter 17 and verse 16, and it reads, for he said, because Yahweh hath sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation." All right, from generation to generation. All right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai has ordained it. All right, the small hatters, all right, the chief house of Esau, Edom, all right, he will have war with. And this is the devil that is in control. This is the devil, who you have been confederate with. Matter of fact, let's go ahead. Let's get it right here. This is the book of Psalms, right? Chapter 84. It's like it. Chapter 83 and verse 2, and it reads, Lo, thine enemies make a tumult, make a great noise, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Right. Those that hate thee. Right. You other nations, hate Jake. You hate the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian. Right. You might want to dress like us, listen to the music like us, or do things like us. But if your father's line doesn't go back to a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian, all right, and you have the gifts of an Israelite, all right, you're still hated. All right, you just happen to get by on you have the complexion for that protection of that nation for a time period. All right, but in the core of it, they can't stand you. All right, because your spirit doesn't bear witness with their spirit. All right, your spirit bears witness that you are the children of the Most High. All right, so they have a secret hatred for you, whether you know it or not. Okay, continuing on. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and counsel against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come and let us cut off from being a nation. Slakia, let me read that again. They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Right, and this is what these other nations tried to do, because they understand when the Israelites are adverse to the law, the Israelites cannot be in power. All right, everybody, sort of gets to win. But here it is, all these other nations are tired. They're tired of being under Esau, Edom. They're tired adhering to the things that is destroying them, their children, and their nation. All right, you see what's happening around the world. You see what's happening, over in the Gaza Strip. All right, you see the atrocities that are going out through the so-called Middle East, which is Asia. Okay, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is doing all this to you. Okay, for the atrocities that you had committed unto his people, for being confederate with them. You thought you could get away. All right, and you can't. Continuing on, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And this is what you thought. All right, but Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, would never let that happen. He had already promised it. All right, you were ultimately being deceived. Okay, continuing on, verse 5. For they have counseled together with one consent. You have counseled together with one consent with Esau, Edom, to push forward his agenda, to push forward his ways so that you may have a little longer time to rule, and ultimately to try to come up as the BRICS is trying to come up right now. All right, we'll do whatever we need to do to take whoever we need to take out. We'll hash out the rest later. That's the attitude that you guys have. Understanding, it's going to be to no avail. That Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has already secured the victory spiritually, and now it's just time to, put it forth, manifest it physically. Continuing on, they are confederate against thee. All these other nations are confederate against you, Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right, and here are some of the nations, all right, that are confederate against thee. All right, and it reads, with one consent. All right, they're with one consent. The tabernacle of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, the Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek. All right, didn't Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said he would have a war against Amalek from generation to generation? Amalek's a nation goes back into Esau, Edom. He is the chief of Esau, Edom. Continuing on, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, Assyria also is joined with them. They have helped the children of Lot, Salah. All right, and you have continued to follow after the ways of this devil. The whole world is drunk by the Babylonian juice. All right, the whole world wanted to be confederate with this devil. Okay, and suffering and being confederate with that devil means you have to what? You have to suffer with that devil. All right, you have to partake of the same things of the devil. All right, you partook of his riches. You partook of his so-called glory, all right, that he has shown you, even though it was you were in a trick bag, all right, Salakia. All right, but here it is. You partook of that, but didn't want to adhere to what Yahweh Shem Yahushai had given you. He said he was only a little displeased with you, but you wanted to be with this damn devil. So you have to suffer the same fate as this devil. All right? All right? This is going to be the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 2, and it reads, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And this world is full of what? Sorrows, woes, and mourning. All right? Continuing each and every day. All right? The whole earth is in an uproar. All right? Under this devil's foot. Okay? They have continued, to be and commit atrocities unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai's people, and you have helped them. All right? But now, you are suffering those things. All right? Deuteronomy 30 and 7. All right? These curses are now coming upon you. Why? Because you wanted to be confederate with that devil. You wanted to follow after Esau, Edom. You wanted to become like him. Okay? So therefore, you wanted to become like him. You have to suffer the things of him. All right? Slakia. Slakia. This is going to be the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 9, and it reads, if any man have ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience in the faith of the saints. And here's the patience in the faith that we have. In Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that his word will not return unto him void, and that he will fulfill that which he has promised, as he has already promised and told us through the scripture. All right, this is a part of our faith. This is the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, our belief. All right, that Yahweh Shem Yahushai will have vengeance and vindicate and justify everything that has been done. All right, we understand, that believe upon the faith that this is a chastisement for our atrocities that we have committed unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, this is the faith of the saints. All right, that have to be answered for. Okay, this is gonna be. It's going to be right here. Salakia. It's going to be the book of Proverbs. And it's chapter 11 and verse 10. And it reads, when it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoice. And when the wicked perish, there is shouting. All right. There is shouting. Why? Because those are happy. By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. All right. And who were the wicked? All right. Esau, Edom, as well as those other nations. You have been wicked. Setting up snares and traps for the nation of Israel. Okay. And it's ultimately to your demise. All right. Here it is. You have to suffer upon the curses because you, didn't want to be under the thumb of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, ultimately his nation. All right, but you will come to understand. All right, you will understand what Yahweh Shem Yahushai had in store. Okay, here's the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, and I'm gonna start here in verse 1. He that being all Slakia. 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right, and the people are mourning continuously, day in and day out. All right, and it's lucky. I know I have brought it out before, but Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to restore and return his planet, his creation, back to righteousness, back to glory. All right, and he's going to return his nation back to the majesty he has ordained them to have. Lord willing, this was edifying unto the body. I want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakal Kadash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men and women that chosen, listen, learning, and to the Bayesha Dabbadah. Till the next time,